Hello guys, welcome to my new video Panda series. Well, in this video we are going to cover Pandas data structure. Okay, so take a look at our today's video's agenda, that what we are going to cover in this video. So the first one is what is data structure and series data structure. Then third is one is your data frame. Okay, and finally we will differentiate both the terms. Okay, now let's take a look at our first agenda, that is what is data structure. Okay, so basically data structure refers to a specialized way to storing data so as to apply a specific type of functionality on them, or we can say in simple words that way of storing data is called data structure. You can consider also examples here that the array type, dictionary type, tuples types, and the sets. Basically these are nothing but you can say type of data structure. If I think guys that you had already learned Python fundamentals. Okay, in that Python fundamentals you had already listened these terms. Okay, arrays, dictionaries and tuples. Okay, so basically these are nothing but you can say a type of data structure. Okay, basically in dictionary we have a key and value. Okay, and in arrays we have a type of list. Okay, so basically these are type of array type of data structures. Okay, and these here you can see here guys that these are different patterns of data that arranged here. Okay, so basically that is nothing but a type of data structure also, and this type of data structure called graph type, and here this is also called linked list type. Okay, here is data is like this and here is data is in another way. Okay, so basically you can say data structure is nothing but you can say a way of storing data, that how to store data means the patterns of storing data is called data structure. Okay, you can say simply means a way of storing data is called data structure. Okay, so now I think you understand the term, that's what is called data structure. Okay, basically it is nothing but okay. So now let's see that real examples of data structure. Okay, basically, so now he said guys that in Google Maps we use data, that how to store data in Google Maps. Okay, let's see. In Google Maps basically we store data in graph form. Okay, like this. Okay, here is your x-axis and here is your y-axis. Basically in Google Maps we use to store data in like graphs. Okay, in x and y-axis. Okay, so this is an real life examples of data structure. Okay, of your life. And the second one is your like guys what is your dictionary. Basically in dictionary you always guys that find a word, and every word is in a sequence way, that from A to Z. Okay, so basically it is nothing but a type of data structure, means a sequence of data that is followed from A to Z to find a particular word. Basically okay, it is nothing but it is a type of data structure that is from sequence like 1 2 3. Okay, like so A to Z. Okay, now here you consider guys that here is my position and here is your destination position. Okay, so basically you want to reach that position. So basically there are many ways to reach that position, but Google Maps suggests a shortest path to go that position. So basically it is nothing but a type of graph type. See here, it is your graph type. So basically a graph type data structure is followed here to find the shortest path. Okay, so basically it is also a data structure type. Okay, so now he see here guys that a data structure followed here to find the shortest path. Okay, so these are some real life examples of data structure. Now let's see guys that what is series data structure. Okay, so basically series is nothing but you can say a series is a pandas predefined data structure that represents a one-dimensional array of data. I think guys in Python fundamentals you heard about that one-dimensional array. So basically that one-dimensional array is called series data structure. Basically in series data structure we have already one row. Okay, so means one column. Okay, basically in that column we use only a single type of data we store only. We cannot store different types of data in this series data structure. Okay, so basically these are your index values. So okay guys, so this is your index values of these data types. Okay, basically in series data structure we can only store only a single type of data. Okay, we cannot enter different types of data. Okay, so now you understand that, guys, that 1D array is called series data structure. Okay, now let's see what is data frame data structure. Okay, so basically now see here, guys, that the data frame structure is basically a giant data structure. You can say that a multi-dimensional array is called data frame data structure. Okay, so see here that definition says that a data frame is a two-dimensional array in pandas library that can store different types of data. So here, guys, that I have entered different types of data like this: numerical, integer, and so more. Okay, and basically these are many columns and these your index values. So to assign a single type of data, we have a unique values like these called indexes. Okay, we will know further about that when we will do practical. Okay, so basically this is your data frame data structure. So what the common thing is here, that in data frame data structure we can store different types of values. Okay, different types of data. Okay, so now let's see that what is series versus data frame. Okay, so basically series is what? One dimensional array, and data frame is what? Two dimensional array, or you can say multi-dimensional array. Okay, multi-dimensional array. Okay, basically in series data structure the data is over homogeneous form, and in data frame basically data is in what? Heterogeneous form. Basically in homogeneous form data is only a single type of data, and but in heterogeneous form the data is here that in different types of form. Okay, means integer also. You can also say that integer, algebraically, and so more. In series the value is mutable, and data frame also the variable is mutual, means we can change the values in both frames. Okay, in both data structures. Okay, and the fourth one is your size is mutable here, and but in this the size is mutable. Basically in series data structure we cannot change the size of data structure basically. Okay, once it was created, but in data frame we can change the size of data structure. Okay, once it was created. So the main point is here that we cannot change the size of table here, but we can change the size of this data structure. Okay, so now, guys, here the video is finished, but I think that you have understand that what is data structure. Okay, so now let's see in next video. Okay, so goodbye, take care.